The time is 11 o'clock, and it's Jordan FM. So, welcome to today's show. Oh, that's a bit loud, isn't it? So today, we've got the news after the song next, and then we're going to be have a little look at what's been happening in the news this week. So we're going to go straight on with that today, and here is 12 Years Later by Oh Not Stereo. I don't know what that is, and it doesn't want to go, and here we go.
Lost in the cold that I've never known, awakened only by a miracle. Set in the blood, let your eyes flood, just don't let go. I owe it all to my soul in my hand and my heart on my sleeve. Is it safe to assume at the end of the day you're lost in a dream, but you'll still find your way? I will wait, I will bleed, I'm not ready to leave with my soul in my hand and my heart on my sleeve. Is it safe to assume at the end of the day you're lost in a dream, but you'll still find your way? Saved my life. Saved me. Saved my life. I will wait, I will bleed, I'm not ready to leave with my soul in my hand and my heart on my sleeve. Is it safe to assume at the end of the day you're lost in a dream, you'll still find your way? I will wait, I will bleed, I'm not ready to leave with my soul in my hand and my heart on my sleeve. Is it safe to assume at the end of the day you're lost in a dream, you'll still find your way? I will wait, I will bleed, I will wait, I will bleed with my soul in my hands and my heart on my sleeve.
The time is 11:06 and this is the news with Jordan Hartson. Top headlines today: get behind Corbyn, Labour MPs have told. The new Deputy Leader Tom Watson urges the party's MP to respect the mandate. Jeremy Corbyn, as he's been elected as his members, less than 10% of the Labour politicians have actually voted for him. So later on in the show, we'll be looking at the newspapers and how their views on Corbyn. The SNP are to reveal a new referendum timetable to set out a timescale which is possible for the second referendum to get Scotland a part of the UK. And a record number of Hungarian immigrants are entering Hungary from Serbia. It's new tension over how Europe's going to deal with the new crisis. More news on bbc.co.uk/news. So after this another song, we're going to go off to look at today's newspapers, and we have a bit of news of our own later on in the show. But now we've got Shadow of a Dream by Deep Sleep. Again, never heard of it. Hello and welcome back to today's show. We just had a collapse of the microphone, so I'm holding it at the minute. Right, so we're going to go to today's papers. You shut up. Shut up, you silly little sock. There we go. So, in the papers today, there's been lots. The Observer says Corbyn hails his huge mandate and sets out the left-wing agenda. The Sunday Times says Corbyn sparks Labour's civil war. And The Independent says, displays a picture of Jeremy Corbyn and has the quote, "Welcome to our party, welcome home." And finally, the Sunday Mirror, we don't have to be unequal. Poverty isn't inevitable. It doesn't have to be unfair. Things will change. Displayed next to a picture of Jeremy Corbyn. And the Sunday Express, "Bye bye Labour" is their headline. Chaos as top names resign. There's more. There's even more. I didn't know that there's these many papers. The Sunday Telegraph says the death of the new Labour. Displays a picture of Jeremy Corbyn again. The Mail on Sunday shows has their headline "Red and Buried." It shows Corbyn and Tom, whatever his name is. And the Sunday Star, the Daily Star Sunday, 21 Brits killed by criminals on bail. That is it. Also, new news, if you buy the Daily Star on Sunday today, you get a free chicken and mushroom hot pot noodle from a shop. Right. They're the papers. If you want to get in touch with your opinions today, you can email in judfmlive@gmail.com. Go to the chat box below. My music stopped. Go to the chat box. If you click on Sunday 13th September 2015, and there'll be comment section there. We like to call it the chat box. And some more news after this song about the future of Jordan FM. Before that, it's Cold by Bosco and Tech. Again, never heard of it. And here we go.
I don't wanna breathe no more. I don't wanna live. I don't wanna cry no more. I have no more tears to give. The way you made me feel, I know I'll never feel again. And to know I'll never hear your voice is tragic, I know. I can't feel a thing, but I know this world is and it isn't. To walk out alone, I feel so alone, and I get so without your touch, I need it so, and I just can't. To know that you're, I can't believe you're, yeah, it's so unfair. Can't grieve, I'm void of feeling, that's the way I choose to live. A loss with no good reason, and that's what I can't forget. The way you made me feel, I know I'll never feel again. And to know I'll never hear your voice is tragic, I'm numb, I can't feel a thing, but I know this world is and it isn't. To walk out alone, I feel so alone, and I get so without your touch, I need it so, and I just can't. To know that you're, I can't believe you, yeah, it's so unfair. You're not here, so why won't you just go? Even when you're here, you're so damn cold. Years have passed, this game is getting old. Now
Hi guys, welcome back to the show. There's another bit of news I want to highlight that's there, but first I do want to actually put our news out there, so we're going to go back to another news report. The time is 11:17 and this is some John FM news. From Sunday the 27th of September, we will be moving to Sunday evenings at 6 PM shows for half an hour still. It's just that we're changing and we're growing and all that. So from the 27th, which is 2 weeks away, so we've still got next week's morning show, but from the 27th we will be doing shows at 6 PM on a Sunday, same day, different time. So that's our news. There's some more news I want to point out in the news, so I'm going to put that bit on. And I want to point out the bit about the SNP manifesto. They've revealed a possible second referendum timetable. So for next year's Scottish Parliament election, they have revealed their manifesto. Since the last general election, SNP did win 56 of the 59 Scottish seats. So basically, they've got Scotland. But their manifesto is considering circumstances on a time scale, which would a second referendum might be appropriate, but they cannot. It's only a proposal. It's not actually a proper saying we're going to do this. But they say that. But up on their website this morning, they have put up for sale yes badges. Little circle vote yes badges, but they only say yes on them. So we're not believing this here at John FM. We're thinking that they're definitely going to have another referendum. No idea what timescale. They're saying there will be another one, whether that's in 5 years, 10 years, or whenever. So they haven't really put a timescale on it. It's just that they're saying that. Also, today is the Great North Run. Is it called that? Let's have a look. Yes, it's the Great North Run today for 2015. I'm going to replay that. So if you know anyone who's in that today, give us an email, johnfmlive@gmail.com, or go down to the chat box so we can so you can congratulate them and we'll put their names up. I'm just going to look on the live updates. I think it is live if you are watching BBC One in Scotland, or not Scotland, in Newcastle, or whatever region that is. I'm not sure. I'm going to double check. I think they've got coverage of it. But we do have some tips for Great North Run. No, it's not. But there are lots of the women's elite race is now underway. Let's just have a look. Tips for Great North Run participants: wear some old clothes to wear at the start and warm up in. Right, so what you've got to do is you basically got to put quite a lot of layers on, and as you're getting hotter, you take them off, and all the ones that have been taken off are donated to charity. Wear water-resistant sun cream, and Vaseline will help, and also bring your own safety pins, and don't wear new trainers. And the Red Hours have flew over about 10 minutes ago now, and Mo Farah, the Keengal leads, but Mo Farah has plenty of time left, so Mo Farah is using it. And if you go on the BBC website, you can go behind the scenes and you can have a look at the North Run through the runner's perspective. It's a video. So you can go do that. Oh, and here we go. The moment where Warecroft crossed the line. David Ware won the wheelchair race for the 6th time 2 minutes ago. Well done to him. Never heard of him. Oh, no, we've not got a song ready. This is a tragedy. You're just going to have to listen to my horrible voice for longer while I find you a quick song which I can pull up and then it can work. Right, so, yeah, keep contacting us today. Go to the email address, jonfmlive@gmail.com, or you can go to the chat box and have your say on the news and all that's been coming on today. Come on, load. And then we'll be back after this song. Come on. And it will be one of our last morning shows today. Next week will be the last one, and it won't even be live. So this is the last live morning show from here, because next week I'm at the Chesterfield Marathon. But yeah, so sorry about that. This is our last live morning show on a Sunday ever. So everyone be sad and all that. Here's Cracked Up to Be by Jordan Waller. I'm gonna cry. Just to let you know, there is live coverage on the internet, bbc.co.uk/news, and on BBC One, I believe, I'm just going to double check that for you, of the Great North Run. Live on BBC One right now. And welcome back. Welcome to the... If you just joined us, rewind. You've missed everything. Just to remind you, we're on Sunday, the 27th of September. There will not be a morning show. It will be an evening show at 6 p.m. It's basically because I don't like getting up in the morning. So I actually need to do something. Yeah, I've got that sorted. I'm thinking here. Right. Yeah. So next week will not be a live show. I'm afraid. I'm just for marathon, so it won't be live. I will be recording little clippets and put it in the evening show, and I might do a video over there or something. I don't know. That music's still running. Shall we put it up a bit? Anyway, right. Remember to listen. 27th for Sunday, 6 p.m. And remember to listen next week as well. 11 a.m. even. 11 a.m. It'll be up and live, ready for waiting for you. It'll be pre-recorded and all that. And I schedule it. Lots of things to do this week. Got to schedule the video, got to sort out all the emails and everything, and coming home shows Monday and Friday this week, and audio blog as usual on Wednesday. I've got to check what I'm doing for that. I don't know. I've not sorted that one out yet, but I'll sort it out and it'll all be ready. And I'm not going to guarantee anymore that it's going to be on at 4 p.m. It could be on earlier, it could be on later, just because I probably haven't recorded it by Wednesday, and then I'll get a reminder on my phone at 3:30 saying audio blog release in half an hour, and then I'll be like, what? And then I'll forget, and it's nearly the end of the show already, and I'm blabbering on. It's been great having you. It's been great. The last live show at 11 a.m. I'm sad to see 11 a.m. go. It's been so great. Now I can just stay in bed all day till like 5 o'clock, which I'm quite happy about. But I can't next week because I've got to be gone and up and everything, and I don't like getting up. Sorry. Anyway, I'll see you next week. So bye guys. Bye everyone.